and $3 trimmers do just as good or similar to trimmers that might cost somewhere between $150 and $200. I bought trimmers from Temu for like $3. They looked good on the picture. Let's see how well they compare to professional trimmers, like my Babyliss FX Pro or Low Pro. I've been a Babyliss Pro user for a long time. I love their trimmers, but they cost like 15 to 20 times as much as these did. I'm Holland Morgan, better known as Cosmo Dad, and I'm a cosmetologist and cosmetology educator who loves to take this scientific approach and critical thinking to all aspects of the hair industry. So let's get into comparing some of the cheapest trimmers on the planet to professional trimmers. Guards. They come with guards. That's cool. My professional trimmers don't come with guards. That is what clippers are for. The build quality is obvious. They feel like absolute garbage. Something that I notice immediately is this body. It's made out of plastic. The bottom plate is made out of plastic with some stamped metal just embedded in there. Clearly, this is trying to mimic this style. One of the things that you'll notice is that this is stamped together and held together with springs, and there's no way to adjust this forward and back. Where on the Babyliss Pro, we have 2 screws here and here on both of these models, which allows you to adjust the distance of this blade. When you get clippers from Babyliss Pro, they come with a little screwdriver, they come with a lubricating oil, and they come with a zero gapping tool, which I'll find a picture of. That gives you the freedom to maintain and adjust your tools as needed. Because over time, these blades are going to shift, and so it is important that you be able to loosen up these screws and adjust them accordingly. These really do feel like garbage. Sometimes with coarser or denser hair, if you move your trimmers too fast, they'll bind up. That's what I love about these. They tend to go through all hair types pretty well. Not expecting this one to do as well, I'm going to be honest. Strong power, stable, and low noise. So let's turn this puppy on. I wouldn't necessarily call that low noise. It feels louder than this. Maybe just because this is a lower pitch. Let's see. That's an even lower pitch. Let's get out the trusty decibel meter. This is peaking at about 65 decibels. I mean, it's still quiet. Don't get me wrong. Actually, they're all about 65 decibels. That's kind of surprising. This one feels louder. The vibration, though, this one feels the most vibratey. Is it gonna make it? Do a barrel roll. Let's see what this one does. A little bit of movement. A little more. If I wanted to tape a pencil to it and have my clippers do art, then this would be the winner. If I were doing designs on somebody's head or using this for any extended period of time, these vibrations are powerful. Also, this head is in no way adjustable. I want you to notice when I push on the moving blade side to side, I don't get a lot of rotation this way. It just will move it back and forth manually. When I barely push on this, I can get actual physical rotation to the point where the upper blade is overlapping the lower blade. If this upper blade overlaps the lower blade, that's how you get cuts. If you've ever been to your barber and you look in the mirror and you see a line of red dots or there's like bleeding happening, it's most likely because the upper blade was overlapping the lower blade and they had some misadjusted clippers. Not that weight matters, but I'm just curious. 60 grams, so like a little over 2 ounces. They're really light. Yeah, 232 grams as opposed to 60 grams. Maybe that's it, you know? Maybe you're paying for these by weight. The real test is going to be cutting. So I'm going to put these through a couple different tests. Number one, so I want to see how fast I can move these and still keep them cutting, and how close they're going to get. So let's see if this binds, if I can move it fast enough to get it to lock up. Let's see if it cuts at all, and how fast I can get it through. Then I have this dreadlock extension that I'm just going to simply cut through. This should give me a pretty good indicator of the coarseness of hairs that this trimmer is comfortable cutting. Honestly, I can't say I'm not surprised. That made pretty quick work. Of the hair, it felt good. At no point did it bind or hang up, and it didn't feel like it left significant gaps. Mannequins are always weird because their hair's put in funky densities. So if it looks like I missed a spot right here, I don't think I did. First test, let's see if this gets any closer. Significantly closer. Let's see how fast this puppy can get through. This is like graduating from a bicycle to a motorcycle. That was like, I can't describe how effortless that felt. I can visibly see how much longer this side is than this one. Deborah was my 3-layered haircut model. She's now officially retired. Rest in peace. Thank you for your service. Let's take a look and see how it cuts this lock extension. All right, this one's a little tougher. So I kind of have to like roll it around the lock. I wonder if I set it down. It's a lot of hair. It's a lot of hair for the trimmers to handle. They shouldn't really be doing that. But it lets me know that if there's some coarser, denser hair, that this might have a little bit more trouble getting through it. Let's see how this does. I know it's cutting. I'm sure you heard that motor bog down. Head-to-head comparison, these are so bad. They're so bad. These, however, that took almost no force whatsoever. I don't know if I'm ever going to find the bottom of those. All right, test over.